Get started. Simple cross-legged pose, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Measure the length of your inhale. Exhale for equal length. Bring your left hand down by your side. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand. Exhale, come over for a side bend. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands behind you, coming up on your fingertips. Inhale, lift and expand. Exhale, flattening your hands out for a gentle back bend. A big arm if you want. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Inhale, coming back up. Simple cross-legged pose, sitting tall. Inhale. Exhale, take a twist over to your left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, reverse your twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Bring your left hand in behind your lower shoulder blades. Bring the other hand over the top, clasping your hands together. your hands. Change sides. Release your hands. Coming on to all fours for tabletop. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees about hips distance apart. Inhale, release your spine inwards. Exhale, roll your spine up. So pull up from the belly button, press the palm strongly into the mat, tuck the tailbone under. For cat, exhale. Or inhale, back to cow. Inhale, cow. Cat. Exhale. Inhale into cow. And just continuing with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, left shoulder to left hip. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. And just flowing back and forth with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Take your left leg straight out behind you. Walk your right hand out in front, lift it up off the floor. Reaching your fingertips and toes away from each other. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest, elbow alongside the body. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it in. Expand. And just continuing with your own breath. Expand, reach, release down. Change sides. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, expand, and just continuing. Inhale, expand. Reaching, release down. Child's pose. Knees a little wider and hips distance apart. Sink into your heels. Extend the arms in front of you. your shoulders, fingers spread wide, tuck your toes under. Inhale, bent leg down dog. So just lifting the knees off the mat, keeping them as low as possible. And then very slowly, begin to straighten your legs, come into a full downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. Standing forward fold. Clasp opposite hand to opposite elbow for ragdoll. Hands to the mat. Bring your feet together. Very slowly rolling yourself all the way up to Tadasana. Taking a shoulder shrug with the shoulders up to the ears, pulling back, 70. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand, left hand by your side. Exhale, come over for a side bend. Inhale, coming out. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Hands to your hip crease, stand tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward with a flat back. Till you reach about halfway, release your hands to the mat. Step back with one foot, followed by the other. High plank. Release your knees to the mat, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, back muscles only, peeling your chest up off the mat. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours, down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, supine. Bow forward. Stepping back, high plank. Chaturanga Tandasana, low plank. Keep the elbows tight to the body and then release all the way down. Inhale, use the arms to scoop through into a king cobra. Soft elbows, lifting your chin. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours, stand up. Bring your feet together, big toes touching. Inhale, lifting your right leg up. Bend the knee, roll open to the side. Three-legged dog. Gazing underneath your left arm. Inhale, come back to center. Release your foot down. Change sides. Inhale, coming back to center. Release your foot down. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, swoop up. And through your right center, bow forward. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras, or if you want, an up dog. Then a down dog. Look in between your hands, step forward with your left foot, followed by your right. Inhale, swoop up. And through your heart center. Pause. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away, take the arms up and overhead. Press the hands strongly away from the crown. Exhale, side bend to your left, twist to your right. coming up. Exhale, side bend to the other side. And twist. Inhale, coming up. Bring your feet together. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to your mat. Step back for warrior one. So that means we want our feet on two separate tracks, left to right, as you step back with your left foot. And we want a fairly narrow base. That way we keep our hips square to the front of the mat. Take the arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers, staple your pointer fingers. Squeeze the biceps in as you pull the arms back towards the ears. Bring the front knee over the front ankle, press strongly into the back heel. Virabhadrasana 1. Release your hands, bring them to the lower back. Clasping your hands together there, and then tip forward, wrapping the arms up and overhead. Humble warrior. Back to warrior one. Straightening your front leg, keeping a soft knee. Release your hands to your thigh. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. Left hand to the outside of your front ankle, right hand to the lower back. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank, Chaturanga Tandasana, low plank. This is called Schedule A from low plank. Up dog, or cobras. Down dog. Walk or step forward, you decide. Swoop up. Hands through your heart center, that's Schedule A. Now, bow forward, hands to the mat. Step back with your right foot. Warrior one on the other side. Schedule A. Sequence A. We'll call it Sequence A, not Schedule A. Think more like a banker. Schedules. No, we're going to call it Sequence. Humble warrior. Back to warrior one. Pyramid. Remembering to keep a soft knee. Revolve triangle. Hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Sequence A. Bow forward, hands to the mat. Step back greater than one leg's distance, heels in one line. Bring the arms up to parallel. Gaze over your front middle finger. Front foot's 12 o'clock. Bring the front knee over the front ankle as you pull the knee towards the baby toe. Warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Side angle pose. Take the front arm to the front thigh. Extend the back arm straight overhead. half bind. Take the upper hand to the lower back, gaze over the upper shoulder if your neck is healthy. Inhale, exalted warrior. Take the back hand, sliding it down your thighs. You take the front arm up, press the palm away. Pressing up with everything you got while you continue to slide your hand down the back thigh. Hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Sequence A. Inhale. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Warrior 2 on the other side. Side angle pose. Half bind. Exalted warrior. High plank. Sequence A. Hands to your heart center. Pause. Tree. So, left foot to your inner right ankle, your calf, or your thigh. You decide. The only rule is no pressure on the inside of the standing knee. Woo. Standing nice and tall. Take the arms up. Have the hands come about shoulders distance apart. Roll the wrists one way. Roll them the other. Pause and flick your fingers 3 times. Bring your hands back to Anjali Mudra. Change sides. Take the arms up. Allow them to come wide like tree branches. Palms facing up. Forearms facing up. You want to try and play with the wind? Bring your hands back together to your heart center. Release your foot down. Inhale, take the arms up and overhead. Bow forward. Hands to your mat. Step back with your left foot about one leg's distance, heels in one line. Bring the arms up to parallel. This is going to be triangle. Shift your body forward as you straighten the front leg. Keep a soft knee. And then exhale, come down. Trikonasana. If your neck is healthy, gaze at the upper hand. Strongly reaching the hands away from each other. Inhale, bringing yourself up. Take the back hand, sliding it down your thigh. Scoop the front arm this time. Pulling the elbow in towards the body. Just don't let it open up. Inhale, coming back up. Turn your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of your mat. Hands to the hip crease, stand tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Release your hands to the mat. Turn your fingers so they point in towards the body, wrists point away, gazing in between your arms. Standing wide-legged forward fold with carpal tunnel stretch. Inhale, coming up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts, pull back on the elbows. Exhale, sinking into your seat. Goddess. Inhale, lift your right heel. Release down. Left heel. Release down. Back to the right. Release. Left. Release. Sinking any amount lower. Inhale, lifting both heels at the same time. Shalyasana. Release down. Straighten the legs, straightening the arms. 5-pointed star. Pulling back on the palms. Open yourself up, right up. Open up like crazy. Open up the chest. Release down. Hands to the mat. Step back. Sequence A. Hands to the mat. Step back. Triangle on the other side. Remember, while the front leg is straight, the knee is soft. We don't want to lock our joints out in any yoga pose. At least not half the yoga anyways. I believe Bikram's advocates for lockouts, but they're not necessary. Crescent moon. Feet parallel to the short edges. Hands to the hip crease. Inhale. Roll forward. Release your hands to the floor. Wrists touching, fingertips pointed away from each other, gazing in between your arms. Standing three-legged tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand to the lower back. Gaze over your right hip. Inhale, coming back to center. Gaze in between your legs before you exhale over to the other side. Gazing over your left. Inhale, coming back to center. Focus your gaze behind you. Exhale, back to the right. And just flowing back and forth with your own breath. Back to center. Soften your knees. Bring yourself up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts. Pull back on the elbows, sinking into your seat. Release your hands to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, coming up. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. And just going back and forth with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Straightening the legs, bringing the arms up. 5-pointed star. Reach out through the fingertips, out through the toes, out through the eyes. Take up all the space you can. Release the arms down. Hands to the mat. High plank. Sequence 8. Hands to your heart center. Pause. So, eagle. Take the arms wide. Left arm comes underneath the right. Wrap the arms together. Twist your hands to lock it all up. Lift the elbows towards the shoulders. Press the palms gently away. Soften your knees. Now either cross or wrap your left leg over your right. Man. Remember, it's yoga practice. Release your foot down. Change sides. Release your foot down. Unwind the arms. Take them up and overhead. Hands to your heart center. Pause. So we're going to take a squat. So take your feet out just about hips distance or maybe a little beyond that. Turn your feet out a little bit like a duck. We're going to sink straight down the center line of the body. Keep your heels connected to the mat as you come all the way down. Hands to the mat. Step back. Hot plank. Release your knees down. Lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Bend your legs. Grab a hold of the tops of your feet or your ankles. Inhale. Kicking strongly into your hands to lift your thighs up off the mat. Bow. Release down. Hands to either side of your chest. Baby or king cobra. You decide. Push to all fours. Down dog. Release your knees to the mat. Camel. So, coming up onto your knees, you can have your toes tucked under, or flattening your feet out. Begin to lean back. Back, 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 back. Do not drop your head back though. Release your hands to your heels, ankles, or floor. Camel. Lift your chest as much as you can. Pulling the shoulders back at the same time. Inhale, coming back up. Back to down dog. Release your knees to the mat. Take the legs out in front of you. Left leg out at a 45-degree angle. Tuck your right foot into your thigh. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, turn to face your foot. Come down. A gentle seated single leg forward fold. So your foot is active in that it's holding back towards the ceiling, toes pointed upwards. Your hands are resting on your thigh, either side of your shin, or maybe you can come all the way down. That's up to you. Just, I don't want you to feel anything in the lower back, no pinching in the lower back. You should feel this run all the way along the back side of the leg. So you want to come forward until you feel some tension along there. And that's a good place to stay. yourself down onto your back. Bring your feet in, arms by your side. Inhale, lifting your hips up as high as you can. Bring your hands underneath your lower back, clasp the hands together. Roll to the left side, tuck your right shoulder, and then walk your left shoulder back in. Lift your hips a little higher. Lengthen the knees away from the body. Lifting as high as you can. Release your hands. Very slowly, lowering all the way back down. Untuck your shoulders. Lift your hips, shift over to the left. Lengthen your right leg along the mat, left foot to the right thigh, right hand to the left knee. Bring the knee across your body. The hand there is only for weight, don't press down. And then you're going to extend your left arm out to your side. And if your neck is healthy, gaze over the hand. Come back to center. Change sides. Back to center. Centering yourself. Hug the right knee into the chest. Hug him a little more. Release your foot. Change sides. Hug in as much as you can. Now release. Bring them both in. Press your tailbone down so you hug in. Release your feet to the mat. A little widen hips distance apart. Let the knees fall in towards each other. And let's come to your tummy. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees fall open. Hands to your chest. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your knees back together. Lengthen your legs along the mat. Arms down by your side, palms facing up. Savasana. to one side or the other. Use the arms to push yourself back up to simple cross-legged. Hands come to Anjali Mudra. We're going to finish with one big inhale and exhale followed by 3 Oms. So begin. Namaste. Well, hope you had a great practice. You're back tomorrow.